I've been diagnosed with this and I have hypermobility. Yeah, guys, hypermobility. So Laura's got a spondylolisthesis at L4-5. And with spondylolistheses, like they're a really good example of like how all of you guys should think about your back injury, quite frankly. Because what's happening in the spondylolisthesis? Now, there may be some pars defect, etc., and that's not really that relevant in what I'm about to say. The spondylolisthesis is graded 1 to 4, and you can also get retros where they slide backwards. But generally speaking, it's L4-5 or L5-S1, and where the vertebra slides forwards. So what happens in a spondylolisthesis? Well, number one, the vertebra slid forwards. So the disc is no longer stacked on top. The bone is no longer stacked vertically. If you had to carry a weight over your head like so, in fact, I'll use a big block because it's more obvious, right? If I'm carrying a weight like this, there we go for the camera, this is okay, right? It's stacked on top of me. Now, in the segment that has a spondylolisthesis and it's slid forwards, I have to carry it like that. Which do you think has more strain? Here or here? Here, obviously, right? One of the things people think with spondylolisthesis, they get confused because they think, oh, it's a spondylolisthesis. It's not a disc bulge. And then someone else talks about the disc bulge that's evidently going to be there at the L4-5 segment where we've got the spondylolisthesis, and they think they're talking about something completely different. So you get all of it. And so when you have the spondylolisthesis, you have a spondylolisthesis at L4-5 with some disc degenerative change or disc bulging or disc straining in some way, shape or form, some element of facet joint inflammation perhaps, and some element of ligamentous damage in the area or strain or hypertrophy or whatever you want. And you've got the stenosis commentary. That's all one thing. It's one injury. And it's probably a great example of how you guys should think of all of your back injuries. It's not one tiny little thing. It's that you've strained the segment. And really, you've strained the lower part of the lumbar spine. And one particular area is a little bit worse. But your level of rehab is that all you can do, none of you guys right now, and if you want to try, give it a go, flex your L5-S1 and move nothing else. Right? But you can bend your neck and move nothing else. I can move my finger without moving my elbow. I can move my wrist without moving my elbow. But I can't move L5-S1 without moving the rest of the lumbar spine. And so all we can do from a rehabilitation point is provide stability to the area between the rib cage and the pelvis. And if we learn to provide stability there, then we can protect any injured segments from here to here. And that's what you guys are doing with your rehab. That's why we talk about the core 5. It's very, very simple, but you need to have it explained to you to understand that it's very, very simple so you can have faith in the process because it doesn't happen overnight. There are no quick gimmicks. Contrary to the funny little stretches that you're going to see on social media, there are no quick gimmicks that fix these kind of things. They take time. You have to do rehab. Things don't heal overnight.